A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a bold move that could redefine national security, President Donald Trump has expanded on his vision for overhauling the United States missile defense system with the introduction of the Golden Dome program. This initiative aims to incorporate space-based interceptors into the U.S. defense arsenal, marking a significant step forward in military technology and strategy. Speaking from the White House, Trump, flanked by Secretary of Defense Pete Hegseth, detailed the architecture of the Golden Dome, which is designed to counter various missile threats, including hypersonic missiles, ballistic missiles, and advanced cruise missiles. The president emphasized his commitment to safeguarding the American homeland from foreign missile attacks, stating, "I promised the American people that I would build a cutting-edge missile defense shield to protect our homeland from the threat of foreign missile attack." The Golden Dome system is set to feature space-based sensors and interceptors, which, according to Trump, would allow for the interception of missiles launched from anywhere in the world, even from space. "We will have the best system ever built," he declared confidently. This announcement comes just months after Trump signed an executive order initiating the development of the program. General Michael Gitline, who currently serves as the Vice Chief of Space Operations at Space Force, has been appointed to lead the initiative. Hegseth described the Golden Dome as a game-changer and a generational investment in the security of America and Americans. However, the specifics of the missile defense system remain under wraps as the Pentagon continues to assess its capabilities and requirements. The Congressional Budget Office has estimated that the space-based components of the Golden Dome could cost as much as $542 billion over the next 20 years. This figure raises concerns over the financial implications of such a massive undertaking, especially as foreign military capabilities, particularly those of North Korea, continue to evolve. In stark contrast, Trump outlined a much lower price tag and timeline for the project, suggesting that the system should be fully operational before the end of his term, roughly 3 years from now. He estimated the total cost to be around $175 billion, asserting that existing defense capabilities would be utilized to fund the program. However, the necessary funding has yet to be secured. During the press conference, Trump confirmed that he is seeking $25 billion for the Golden Dome in a tax cut bill currently progressing through Congress, although this amount could be subject to reductions amid ongoing negotiations. The Associated Press reported that Trump was presented with 3 versions of the plan, categorized as medium, high, and extra high, based on the number of satellites, sensors, and interceptors to be deployed in space. Trump opted for the high version, which has an initial cost ranging between $30 billion and $100 billion. Drawing inspiration from Israel's Iron Dome missile defense system, which is partially funded by the United States, Trump also referenced Ronald Reagan's Strategic Defense Initiative from the 1980s, which proposed a barrier to nuclear weapons using space-based technology. "We will truly be completing the job that President Reagan started 40 years ago, forever ending the missile threat to the American homeland," Trump stated. However, skepticism remains regarding the feasibility of a space-based defense system, its overall cost, and the potential for igniting a new arms race. Democrats have raised concerns about the involvement of Elon Musk's SpaceX, which is among the leading technology companies vying to build key components of the Golden Dome. A coalition of 42 Democratic lawmakers has called for an investigation into Musk's role in the bidding process, citing his advisory position to Trump and substantial campaign contributions. They expressed apprehension that Musk may exert undue influence over the Golden Dome contract, which they view as a troubling violation of conflict of interest rules. When questioned about which companies would be involved in the Golden Dome project, Trump refrained from providing specifics, instead highlighting the potential economic benefits for states like Alaska, Indiana, Florida, and Georgia. He also mentioned that Canada has expressed interest in participating in the initiative. The president reiterated the importance of the Golden Dome, stating, "We're talking about $175 billion total cost of this when it's completed. This is very important for the success and even survival of our country. It's a very evil world out there." The Golden Dome initiative is rooted in a January executive order that called for an Iron Dome for America, drawing lessons from Israel's technology designed to counter short-range threats. U.S. military officials have described the Golden Dome as a system of systems, integrating traditional defenses with emerging, largely untested technologies. While Trump anticipates completion within 2.5 to 3 years, the ultimate timeline and cost will hinge on the chosen option. The $25 billion allocation from the Republican budget bill is intended to cover initial development costs, but the final price tag could significantly exceed $540 billion over the next 2 decades, as projected by the Congressional Budget Office. As developments unfold, the Trump administration faces scrutiny not only over the Golden Dome initiative but also over various political and legal challenges, including the handling of immigration issues, the ongoing COVID-19 vaccine rollout, and the aftermath of the chaotic military withdrawal from Afghanistan. Amidst these multifaceted challenges, the Golden Dome program stands as a pivotal element of Trump's defense strategy, promising to reshape America's approach to missile defense in an increasingly complex global landscape. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.